Okay, so yes, the title and thumbnail is not a false truth. This is not a false alarm, guys. Arkham Deluxe has released Heroes Online 2 from its underground shackles that he banished it to a month after it released. A long 6 months. A long half a year, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 12 months. We have finally been given back the rights to play Heroes Online 2. I'm going to be going over this new beautiful, quotation marks, beautiful update. I know how much you guys are here. Right now on screen you will see the active codes, okay? I hope you guys enjoy those codes. If you plan on leaving right now to go put those codes in, make sure you like. If you want, subscribe, comment. If not, that's fine. Thank you for at least stopping by on my video specifically. Now, we're going to go over a few things. Not every last thing. We're going to go over, like, I think the things that are more heavy hidden within, the update. So, 1, Quirks. He has added 4 new quirks, which, you know what? Even though I got none of them, it's fine. It's fun, right? So, the main one that's probably like the coolest is Underhaul. Basically, it's Overhaul. This was a quirk that was in Heroes Online 1, and it looks calm. I wish I could show you guys my gameplay, but I can't. Next quirk they added was Flame. It's a part of the Todoroki set, Ice and Flame, So, Hula Hoop, which is actually a Arkham original, I heard. So that's actually really cool. I like when they put their own sauce on it, right? Like, yes, of course, add, canon quirks, but have fun with it, Next, we're going to go over the quality of life things, right? So these are things that basically are like, they're not too big, but they're moderately decently sized that I feel like are cool, right? So 1, you have civilians / thugs are on the map. Basically, as you walk around, whether you're on like the hero side or the villain side, there are now NPCs that will walk around. If you're a villain on the hero side, the civilians will actually attack you, right? Or if you are near like punks, like okay, if you're a villain and you're near like punks, right, and like a police officer spawns in, the punks will actually assist you in fighting the police, which is cool. I feel like something that's really needed because the world was super empty. Next would be crews, aka gang / agencies. It's basically a way to, make like a little faction or whatever. New, the revamped UI. You will see a side-by-side comparison right now. Personally, I like the new UI way more. I'm not gonna lie, when I first hopped on again, I didn't really remember how the old one looked. But after seeing the old one again, I'm not gonna lie, the new UI is actually, it's actually peak. I love it. It looks way better in my opinion. Next, they have a 1v1 arena. Basically, if you are on the, I'm not sure if it's on the first map. I don't think I've seen it. But if you're on the new map, which we're gonna go over later, there's now a way to officially 1v1 your friend. Like, you guys both step on the platform. It's like a nice little friendly 1v1 where no one can intervene, I'm gonna assume. Another quality of life update they added, the level cap is now 250. So next is on team battles. Before, stats mattered. Like, if I was a higher level than you, my stats would be stronger than yours, making you ultimately weaker, which is giving me an advantage. Now in team battles they actually changed it. All the stats are equals. You spawn with 600 overall stat points, and you yourself get to allocate it into which area you want, which I think is peak. First of all, variety. So if you want to be a tank, you can just put all of it into defense. If you want to be just a heavy attacker, you can do that. Stamina, do that. I like that idea a lot. Next is quest boards. Basically, if you remember, you had to go run back to the NPC and get a random quest. Now they have a quest board where you actually see which quests you're accepting. Next is daily XP quest. This was from Heroes Online 1 also, but basically back in Heroes Online 1, you know how you got like the lifetime quest, like the quirk specified quests. Now there are every day you get 3 daily quests, which gives you spins, XP, and yen. And last but not least, they added more character slots. Right now on screen you will see the new map they added, Sorithia, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I can't pronounce half of these names, but this is the new level 150 plus forest map. The map is not bad. I'm gonna go deeper in depth of my overall reaction and reply to all this. Again, this video isn't mainly like a super big in-depth, decrypting and decalculating how the game runs. I'm just overall going over what's new for those who already played the game or those who want to play the game. I'm just going over what's new, and I'm going to give a little bit of yap of what I think. But this is the new map. Honestly, the map isn't, it's half-half, right? Like, it's not a bad map, but I mean, I'm not sure what I expected. It's a really plain map. It's just a little forest. It has a nice little town. It has like little secret areas, but honestly it's nothing that special. However, if you are familiar with the game, the city, right, the city map comes with like gear trophies. This map has bonsai tree collectible trophies. Speaking of the trophies, I want to slide in this fact. I forgot to mention it on the quality of life area, but if you go to your thing, right, before they will show you have like, you see right here, I have 40 gear trophies, but I wouldn't know which ones I have. Now if you click on it, they show you specifically which trophies you have, which is really cool. They added new bosses. I hate this name with a passion, but Flameoroki. And then they added true versions of true versions of Flameoroki, Dagoria, Aphrodite, and Nomuraga. The true versions, if I'm correct, they only spawn in the new map, and they're basically stronger versions of these bosses. Other additions they added was on the new 150 plus level map. There's now a Hasakai raid. These names be blowing me. But it's a new 170 plus level raid. There's 3 new gears. You can craft a golden gear blade. You can get the acidic knives from team battles. And you can get a quirk gun from the Hasakai raid. I know I feel like I definitely missed a few things, right? Like, this is my script. Like, I don't even have a script. I just have a list of bullet points of what I want to add. So, yeah. Now we're on the parts of my thoughts. Do I think this game was worth 6 months of waiting? As that one Vine said, fuck no, baby. I'm sorry. Look, right? Look, hear me out. If this update didn't take 6 months, it'd be valid. If the game wasn't shut down with it, it'd be valid. However, for those that don't know, the game actually shut down because of the fact that it was an issue with the player data, and Arkham didn't want anybody's data to, be corrupted and reset. So that's valid. I wish Arkham would have made that publicly announced in the chat. Instead, I found out because Bosco mentioned it in the Discord. I mean, Arkham mentioned it too, but he mentioned it in general. He didn't mention it inside the actual announcement chat. So most of us didn't even know why it shut down. The update, is it worth 6 months? No. Honestly, most of the people that play Heroes Online, whether they played 1, whether they played 2, can all agree that the update was underwhelming. I was literally the only person live streaming Heroes Online 2. My stream blew off. It went crazy because of the fact that I was really the only one streaming it. Which, Arkham, thank you for dropping this shit update. I mean, I gained 4 subscribers. My stream went crazy because of you. So, I mean, mwah. You cool in my book, big bro. You cool in my book. Also, side note, it was funny. This dude Arkham said drops at 6 p.m. and then proceeded to delay it for an hour, which is, it's just an hour, but I find it funny because this dude Arkham is never beaten the Arkham delays and allegations. But one question I got a lot during my stream was, should I buy this game? And now, should you buy this game? I told everybody overall the same reply. If you don't mind potentially wasting $5, then you should buy the game, right? Now look, the game isn't a tremendously bad game. Keep in mind, the game is still in alpha. So it's not a bad game, and it still has so much time to actually be polished, the potential is there. As long as Arkham works hard and does the right decisions, this game could actually be peak. You gotta keep in mind, in its current state, it's still being updated. By paying $5, you're not paying $5 for a completely finished, already polished game. You're paying $5 to play a game that is heavily growing still. Again, you could quote the game back. I'm not saying the game isn't doodle garbage, right? I'm not saying the game isn't DDG. But realistically speaking, the game still needs to mature and grow into its own thing, So again, should you buy this game? Literally, it only comes down to if you don't mind potentially wasting $5. But I mean, look, Arkham, I understand, developing is not easy. I understand, things happen, feel me? Not to mention, you have a life. So I'm not dogging on you for taking long. And hey, you know what? I mean, low-key, you kind of called it. Arkham himself, months before the update dropped, literally said, don't expect it to be amazing. So I think he knew it was going to be shit. But I mean, hey, look, you know what? At least the game is out. Honestly, we spent months begging the game to be released. So it's out now. Update's bad, but at least the game is out. It has more content. And low-key, if you're buying the game right now, you're low-key... My PC's messing up. But if you're buying the game right now, you're low-key in a better standpoint than most of us. I'm going to be completely neutral. If you want to buy the game, buy it. But if you potentially waste your $5, but at least you get to see the game grow and expand. That's a plus, I guess. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you want, check out my stream on it. You can see my my live reaction. Again, be on the lookout for a Heroes Online 2 progression video. But that might, like I said, at least within my next 3 videos. So again, I'm not Arkham Deluxe. I'm not saying the next video. I'm giving you guys a time frame within the next 3 videos. But yes, like, subscribe, and comment. Check my community tab. I consistently update y'all if I have an issue with any video.